Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mitchells in Alaska channel. So we're putting metal on today. We've already got some of it on. We didn't video a lot of it because we were
I need that staple gun.
We were doing some struggling getting some of it straight and all that, but I think we finally got ironed out now, so we're ready to go. We got to put a little bit more insulation on here in a couple minutes, or vapor barrier, or whatever you want to call it, and then a few more sheets of metal here. So it's been a bit of a struggle today, off and on, sprinkling, so on. So anyway, it's
Can't quite get a new one in there.
it's been a challenge. So fortunately we got Tyler here today, and Tyler is he's the man with the gonads to climb on the roof. Barry and I we can only work down on our hands and knees up there on the roof. We can't stand up and walk up there, so we're thankful Tyler's here to bail us out. So Barry and I put the top part on the other day, and we wound up having some issues with that, and had to go back and work through some issues this morning. So anyway, we've struggled with it, and I think we're on the right path now. We still have the other side yet to go, but we are gaining on it. So it's good to see. It's good to see some metal on finally, and it would sure be nice to have just a little more, another handful of carpenter skills under our belt. You know, we're making do, but it hasn't been easy when it comes to the roof of the project. The rest of it didn't get us as bad, but the roof has definitely been a struggle for us. And a big part of that is because we're scared of working up high. So that definitely complicates things more.
Barely perfect.
So Tyler's getting the other insulation stuck on there. A little bit closer look at what they're doing. We're fortunate the rain has held off here. So as soon as we get this one dried in, we're starting on Tyler's. He's got the gravel pad done, and we hauled blocks and wood home through the floor. So still got to get the decking yet for his floor, but we're gonna get all the frame and the floor joist and all that down, and then we'll go get the decking for that. So some of the insulation you see there has some dirt on it. What they're using there is part of that was the double bubble that we used to use on our big tent that we have set up with our tools in it right now. That's what we used to put on it when we go to Colorado, was we'd roll that double bubble material over the top of the frame before we put the cover on. And that's how we heated the tent in Colorado in October at about 10 or 11,000 feet of elevation.
That'd be fun. They're gonna have that hole there though.
There's a roll of tape in the tent, Perry.
Is there tent
Yeah.
or tape? I mean.
Hey, Perry.
Yeah.
There's a roll of that silver tape in there on the shelf in the tent, if you need it. I kind of got a little bit behind on video, and while we were struggling with this, and it's been raining off and on every day, so we're definitely getting into the rainy season. here in Alaska, and so it's one of the reasons we want to get this dried in. We can at least work on Tyler's in the rain, because at least it won't be climbing around on rafters and stuff like that. So we're anxious to get started on that. And of course now as he's trying to do that, the wind picks up. Makes that more of a struggle now.
Mess you up, ain't it?
Just goes to show you, if it ain't one thing, something else.
Whoa! That's what I was afraid of. I hate walking on that shit. And this is the one that's more than a 24-inch center.
Oh, that's right.
That was kind of scary. Probably more scary for Tyler, but it scared me. We're testing the Milwaukee toughness. You okay, Tyler?
Huh?
You okay?
Do what?
Are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Still works. There you go.
I didn't have it buckled in its holster.
Milwaukee should give us something for tough testing their impact driver. That's the second time. At least that one we had on video. We didn't get the last one on video.
You got tape?
Yep.
Last time it tumbled down the roof. Did cartwheels.
Throw it.
Nah, let's come over there and get it.
Around on the ground. Throw it.
Tyler walks around up there. I'm up there. I can't make myself stand up. So I'm on my hands and knees up there.
Should be done with this paper.
You go up this 10.
Huh?
You go up this 10, it's right.
No, it's I need over here to tape.
Yeah, once we get to 10 on, Tyler's putting about 4 screws in each piece. Once we get it all laid on her, then we'll go back and put all the screws in it. And you can see the flashing up there at the top still sticking up. We got to put the rubber seals under that and screw that down yet too. But at least then it'd be a little bit safer to walk on. At least you got a solid something to stand on instead of right now when with the insulation over the purlings makes it really hard to tell. But the price of plywood is the reason it has purlings on it, because the plywood is just so ridiculous. So, all right, we're gonna hand Tyler up another piece of metal here in a second. Tossing that roll of tape down, I'll get that out of your way.
Yeah, as soon as I get it taped off where it don't undo.
Should have played football.
He is the best thrower.
All right. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm climbing up there, giving it an extra push to push it up underneath that flashing. Tyler's steering it up there and holding the flashing up, and I got to give it that last little push to get it shoved up underneath this. a little shim under the ladder.
OSHA approved. Safety
Yeah.
third.
OSHA approved shim.
Alright, I got it. Hang on. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, got it. One second. Alright. Bring it up as far as you want.
Okay. This one.
Right down the middle of that center rib. Huh?
We're gonna make the right width.
Yeah, it should be a little wide, if anything.
Well, maybe that was too wide. We'll cut it. I'd rather cut it down here than would up there. So, well, but then we measure it from.
Measure.
Count this first rib over. You need 15 inches.
15 from the first rib.
Yeah, I mean, if I go, hang on, if you do the stacking the same direction. So, starting. It'd actually be 13. We'll get you even with this piece above it. 13. I'll put it right there.
All right. So we're gonna have to cut this one. So we got this little saw here. You can see that or not? There you go. A close-up look at it. Yeah. Isn't this saw here's actually made for just cutting sheet metal like this, so we'll get a piece picked up here and I'll get you set up where you can see that. No, don't. Okay, so now I'm gonna spin you around here and we're gonna measure and cut this piece of metal to fit. There we go.
The overlap piece, I measured from there. 13 inches is what we need.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
That should put you, give you a pretty good line actually to follow.
Does it? Okay. Cool. 13 inches from this side. Is it 13 inches?
That's yours, the only thing that matters.
I think it goes only 20 inside the house.
Should be a rib hanging over.
Huh?
We gotta measure where a rib's gonna hook.
This is where it hooks to the outside.
Should put you right on the top of one of them ribs, the flat ribs.
Yeah, from right here, it's going to go from. That's where I measured from, 13 inches.
Where's it show the cut at, Dad? Where does it show? Okay.
Make sure we're out on flat on the other one.
The first flat rib passed in the middle. Yep. Yep. Just measure the same place I did.
That's kind of noisy doing that. Well, it looks kind of like a skill saw, but it's actually not. It's actually made for cutting metal, so it's actually shrouded really good so that the metal don't fly out to the side like it would if you was trying to do it with a skill saw blade.
Good? Huh?
Yep. Get down, take a break.
Yep.
Climb off this, or you're gonna set the other ladder up.
That'll be a heck of a step over right there.
Say it'd go up one more notch.
I'll probably take it down there where it can go hang over the top a little bit. Kink when I step on it. Is that flush? That flush with the fascia board?
No,
Is any of it?
no.
That definitely gonna pucker when I step over on it.
Think it will?
Pat,
I think it will.
I think so.
I don't think it will.
It didn't. I thought it would. Put it on the strong sheet. Woo! Break time.
That's a big relief for me to see that much metal on there. So we kind of moved the ladder out of sight there getting down, didn't we? Didn't aim to do that. So had to move it down with a little better place for the ladder to sit. So
Any volunteers to come put the rest of the screws in?
anybody want to come do that? That looks pretty good. Still got a lot of screws to put in yet, but it is looking like a roof. So we got it's kind of different looking inside of it now, not be able to see the sky on part of it. So that makes it look a lot different, don't it? See a bunch of white on the bottom side. Trying to get climbed up in here, make you dizzy. So, back you a little bit more, there you go. So now you see is the white bubble wrap or double bubble stuff up there. So that gives us halfway up. You can see sky on this side and trees. So it's a relief to see that done, even though we still got more screws to put in it. It's a big start, big start. Lots of work left to do, but it's definitely one step closer to having it dried in. And that's been a big goal that we didn't even know if we could achieve this year or so, before winter time. So now we're actually hoping to get Tyler's dried in. So, but it's looking pretty nice. Now we got one more stack of metal we got to get used up on the other side. And the other side is the long, steep side. So, as you can see, we do have the the fascia board on now. We still got to put the edge or corner trim, whatever you want to call it, that hangs over the side there. We still got to put that on yet. Get the rubber strips in between the metal. We got to put it on the bottom part yet where it overlaps, but we'll get that done. But having the fascia boards on it, makes it look quite a bit better. So again, kitchen window here. So it's been raining. It's been pretty muddy here. Mud's kind of let up a little bit today, so it's not quite as bad because it's nice and sunny. But anyway, that's about all the update we have currently. We still have to clearance the windows there where we didn't do that initially. We didn't really realize we needed to, but it's going to be an easy adjustment to make, so we'll get that done. But it is going to be a cool looking cabin though. So anyway, hit that little like and subscribe button if you would, and feel free to comment. We definitely like hearing from everybody. Definitely like reading the comments. Amazes me how many people from other countries are on here. Watching a couple old guys try to do something with, we can do the easy stuff, and then we have to bring in Tyler when we need the difficult stuff. I'm sure he gets tired of coming in helping fix some of our mistakes, but we appreciate it though. So like and subscribe if you would. Thanks for watching.